It was near midnight when Ollie's phone buzzed. A single message appeared on the cracked screen. "Come, I found something. Old Haveli, outside the village. Don't tell anyone. Hamza." Ollie stared at it for a moment. Outside, rain hammered the window like desperate fingers. The electricity flickered, threatening to plunge the room into darkness. Hamza was his best friend. Reckless, curious, always chasing trouble. If he was messaging this late, it meant he had already gotten himself into something. Ollie typed back, "Are you crazy at this hour?" No reply. Only two gray ticks, cold and silent. A strange unease settled in Ollie's stomach, but something heavier pulled him up from his bed. Guilt, maybe. Earlier that day, they had argued. Words were said that shouldn't have been. If something happened to Hamza, Ollie wouldn't forgive himself. So he put on his jacket, grabbed his dim flashlight, and stepped out. The road, the village slept under the storm's growl. Trees bent like silhouettes of old men whispering warnings. Each step Ollie took on the muddy path echoed too loudly in the emptiness. Dogs howled somewhere far off. He walked past the fields, through rusted gates, until the shadow of the old Haveli appeared. Massive, broken, breathing darkness. Everyone knew the stories. Kids dared each other to look at it in daylight. Adults avoided even speaking about it at night. They said the Haveli was alive and hungry. Ollie swallowed. Hamza's bike was parked outside, half covered in wet leaves. So he did come. Ollie pushed the ancient wooden door. It opened with a long, slow moan, like something inside had been waiting. Inside the Haveli, the air smelled of damp wood and rotten flowers. The corridor stretched long, lined with portraits, faces faded, but eyes eerily clear. It felt like they followed him. Water dripped rhythmically from the ceiling, like footsteps approaching. Click! He turned on his flashlight. A weak beam cut through the blackness. "Hamza?" Ollie whispered. His voice sounded too small here, swallowed instantly. From deep inside, something answered. Not words. A laugh. Soft. Childlike. Ollie froze. Hamza never laughed like that. He forced himself forward, calling again and again. No reply, except the echoes twisting around him, until even his own voice sounded unfamiliar. The room with the mirror. Ollie entered what used to be the drawing room. Torn curtains swayed, though the windows were shut. In the center stood a tall antique mirror, unbroken, despite everything else being ruined. He stepped closer. Rain boomed outside. The Haveli trembled. In the reflection behind him, he saw Hamza, standing in the corridor, still, face pale. Relief washed over Ollie. He turned. The corridor was empty. Slowly, heart hammering, Ollie looked back at the mirror. Hamza was closer now, smiling. Too wide, too wrong. "Stop playing games," Ollie whispered, but his lips had gone dry. He reached towards the mirror, hand trembling. Hamza's reflection reached too, but a fraction faster. Their fingers nearly touched the glass. Crack! The mirror split like ice. A voice hissed through the room. "You should not have come alone." A burst of cold shot through Ollie. He stumbled back, breathing fast, flashlight shaking. A shadow crawled across the ceiling above him. Long limbs bending like broken arms, head turning in impossible angles. It dropped down behind him with a thud. Ollie spun the flashlight. Nothing. But the floor was wet, not rainwater. Drops of blood. Fresh, leading deeper into the mansion. The basement door. He followed the trail, each step screaming at him to turn back. The portraits on the wall now looked twisted, mouths stretched, eyes dark. They seemed to grin. The blood led to a rusted door, half open, descending into a pitch-black basement. A low whisper rose from below, soft and eerie, like someone speaking from underwater. He recognized the voice. Hamza, help, please. Ali's breath hitched. Fear battled friendship. But he went down. Stairs creaked like bones. The deeper he went, the colder it became. His light flickered, its beam shrinking as if the darkness was swallowing it. At the bottom was a hall of old relics. Dusty furniture, broken trunks, and in the center, a chair. Hamza was tied to it, head down, not moving. Ali rushed forward. Hamza, wake up. Hamza slowly raised his head. Ali froze. His friend's eyes were black, completely, like two empty holes. Skin pale, smile carved unnaturally deep across his face. You came, Hamza whispered, voice layered, like more than one person speaking. Good. Ali backed away. The chair creaked as Hamza stood up without using his hands, body lifting like a puppet pulled by invisible strings. You left me alone earlier, Hamza hissed. Now you joined me, just like they wanted. They? Hamza pointed to the darkness behind Ali. Ali turned. The owners of the Haveli. Shadows stepped out, not walking, sliding. Cloaked figures with faces hidden, except for glowing, faint eyes. They surrounded him in a slow circle. Ali's flashlight died. Complete darkness. A whisper slithered around his ear. One of you sought us willingly. Now the other must stay. Ali's throat tightened. Take me, leave him. Hamza screamed, an inhuman sound tearing out of him. His body convulsed. Darkness in his eyes spread like veins across his skin. A laugh echoed, deep, ancient. You offer yourself? The voices boomed, shaking the room. Thunder cracked above the Haveli. Plaster fell like ash. The shadows closed in. Ali made his choice. He grabbed Hamza and bolted up the stairs. Something chased. Footsteps not touching the ground, breath cold on his neck. Portrait faces stretched, mouths opened wide as if screaming silently. He reached the main hall, and the door slammed shut on its own. Trapped. Hamza collapsed, unconscious. The house groaned. Walls pulsed like a heartbeat. Ali dragged him inch by inch toward the entrance. With a final desperate push, he forced the rusted door open and stumbled out into the storm. Rain washed over them. Wind howled as if furious. Hamza gasped back to life, eyes normal, sobbing in confusion. Ali didn't stop. They ran until the Haveli was only a dark silhouette behind the rain. Only when they reached the road did they look back. The Haveli door was open. A figure stood there, tall, shadowy, watching. Lightning flashed, and it vanished. Aftermath. Hamza remembered nothing, only a dare to explore the Haveli, then blankness. Doctors said shock, trauma, maybe hallucination. Ali knew better, because every night after, around 3:15 a.m., his phone buzzed with a single message. Come back, you left someone behind. Sometimes it included a picture of Ali sleeping, taken from inside his room. His mirror began to crack, inch by inch, every dawn. And in reflection, behind him, he saw that same shadow, getting closer. Every night. Ending line. The Haveli never wanted Hamza. It wanted Ali. And it always gets what it waits for. Period.